Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Journey, Avyakti Parivar Chitchat, conversations that open the heart and elevate the mind. So, welcome, our dear angel brother, Brother Eric.
Om Shanti, everyone's loving and auspicious greetings for an uplifting Mama's Day to everyone. And of course, loving greetings, dear Mohini Didi. I think you brought a beautiful new image of the Trimurti. It's a beautiful vision of you with Mama and Baba on each side, Shiv Baba on the top. I think this is a new picture, right, of Trimurti? And maybe we can all take that picture with us in the middle and see ourselves with Mama on one side and Baba on the other side, and Shiv Baba. So thank you for having me a few minutes. I know this is a special day, so I was thinking maybe of two very simple little questions for you, Mohini Didi, because I know in your case and in some cases of the daddies, you were very, very lucky that you met Mama, you met Baba, and you had good Lokik relationships with your mother and father, and very good Alokik relationship with the mother and father. But I was wondering if you can help some of us sometimes where if the relationship, oh, here you are. Om Shanti Mohini Didi. You just appeared to me. Thank you. So I was wondering what you think, for some, they don't have a good memory of their relationship with their parents, and they had a difficult relationship with their mother or their father. So to recreate a new relationship is a bit difficult, or it's a bit different. So I was wondering if you would have any advice for those who are trying to recreate that pure relationship. And I was saying that you had the chance to live those relationships physically with your parents, but also with Mama and Baba. But what about those who don't have those experiences? How can you suggest we can do something about it?
I always say that take another chance. What you couldn't do it and now you have available. So take that chance. That means if I am still holding my relationships were not good with mother or father, but that is why you are again given a spiritual birth and you should just experience that. There are many who say, oh, I couldn't go to college, I couldn't study this. I said, but now you have another chance to be a student. So I think that in our life, if we had been by fortune given another chance, don't just live on what you couldn't do, what you couldn't get, what you couldn't experience, but look at what you can experience now. Because I find that, I use the word motherly love. So motherly love might not be just from the mother, Sometimes when I look at the whole universe, I look at each element and I said, they are sustaining me, right? We cannot do without water, we cannot do without air, or without earth, without sky, So every element is like sustaining us. And that is why we call Mother Earth, Mother Nature. So I think that it's just not blocking your energy by saying, oh, I couldn't get this, I didn't have this in life, I didn't. But every time see from where you can receive and share. And that is how I did, especially with my relationship as father. I don't know, I never talk about my life much, but I even don't know what was my age when my Lokik father left body. And so I never really, but I never say in my life that I never got fatherly love. I miss my father or why this happened. But I found that of course, there were others in the family. So one of my mother's brother, he adopted and he said, I will educate her. I will do everything for her. And then I saw his dedication, and of course, even get ready for put what money has to be given for marriage at dowry. And then I came to know Brahma Baba. And as soon as I came to know about Brahma Baba, I wrote a letter to Brahma Baba. I said, how do you adopt children? Do you adopt children? Can I be your child? And Baba could just feel that love. And Baba gave a very good response. Yes, child. And then Baba said, what is most important is to study knowledge so that you recognize your father. But such a bond got created with Brahma Baba, not because Shiv Baba was coming, that I didn't know, but with Brahma Baba, that he is my father. So I never allowed to be blocked by saying I didn't experience father's love. But I had another second opportunity, then I had third opportunity. So I will tell everyone to open your heart, open yourself, and feel that love. Feel love from Baba as father, as mother, right? And then because when your father is not there, then mother becomes kind of dependent on the family, and we were little, we didn't know. And it was like we were supporting mother than receiving anything. But we could feel from her heart that she loves us, she wants to be taken care of us. So I think if you say that it's not I had difficult time, but I didn't really had any experience of what is mother's love, what is father's love, because she was taking care of, we were, how many? Three sisters, one brother, we have four of us. So she had to really do a lot to take care of us, without father being present. And whether not only cooking, but her image. And it's not those days mothers went out to work, so they had to depend, you know. Even I had three brothers of mother, uncles, but they had their families. So everyone really was with their family. But she dedicated her whole life to take care of us.
Mm.
So I don't want whole world to hear my story, but because you mentioned it, and there are some, but I don't have emptiness or sorrow. I never feel, I just take it, this is how it was. But then I found Mama, we found Mother, Brahma Baba is Mother. So take it as much, you can from these parents.
So you see, drama is good with you because we have just a little bit of time now. Otherwise, I would ask you more questions about your life, but we will keep that for another time if you don't want the world to know. But I was thinking so for us who didn't meet Mama and Baba physically, what would you advise in terms of how to create a relationship that is real? With Brahma Baba, it's easier. We hear him in the Murli, we talk to him. Apparently, he wakes us up sometimes in the morning, so we appreciate very much his help. But Mama, it's just theory. We know she's world mother, but there's not really, for me, I cannot say that I really, really feel she's my mother. I think you are more my mother than Mama, I think, in that case. So how do we create, is it important to create a relationship of Mama as mother, or we should just see her as a special soul? And
No, actually, whatever years she came, 15, 16, she left body, very young age. The part she played, you saw her in the court, you saw her taking care of all the children, you saw her, the part she played in Yagya at that time with little children and the big one, I think it was very important part. So, and as a mother, but also doing for us. And like when I think that she went to the court and then, whatever she had to do for Yagya. So that's the role she played. And I think if we recognize that role, we will have a lot of love and respect for Mama. Because if she wouldn't have played that role, I don't know if we would have been able to create or even sustain our image. Because of her, everyone kind of that, look how much power she has. And she revealed Baba because she didn't want it to take an oath by saying that God is omnipresent. She said, no, God is our Father, He is not omnipresent. So if you read whole Mama's history in Yagya, the part she played, I think you will have lot of love for Mama.
I think there's love, but it's the question of having the experience of her as my mother. And I feel for me, Brahma Baba can play that role easily. One day I was thinking when I cook, usually I always say, oh, I'm cooking for Baba. And one day I was jokingly telling Baba, why don't you cook for me? Because I'm tired. So maybe you can cook for me. And whilst cooking, I really, really felt as if Baba was actually cooking through me, for me. And it was the first time I really felt Brahma Baba to be my mother, or even Bab Dada to be my mother. It was very sweet. But Mama, she hasn't cooked for me, so I don't know. We were not there when she did that, so we don't feel that.
No, you never asked Mama, right? You asked Baba.
That's just
So
playing a part, but
tomorrow you ask Mama, I want to eat your food. Today
okay.
we all
So
have, every Wednesday,
what can she make so I can recognize her? What is she making so I recognize it's her cooking?
yeah, every Wednesday was Mama's day, and Mama will cook for all whole Yagya, and that was little size square pieces of potatoes with only little cumin seeds and salt, not like other masalas, nothing. And some very nice khichdi. Khichdi is like half beans and half rice, and also one sweet. Every Wednesday, that's what. Today I had been given 4 times khichdi and potato. We 6:30 in the morning, we had to leave to come to New Jersey. So we offered bhog. So we couldn't leave it, no. So each one of us had a bite, little bit of that. Then came to cinnamon sen. As soon as we sat on table, then Queen's sister came. Oh, I have khichdi and potato. Do you want it? And then, of course, cinnamon sen brought their sweet khichdi and potato. And I know now also we, we might again get khichdi and potato. So whole day is Mama's bhog, Mama's bhog, Mama's bhog. Anyway, we will talk more.
Yes, so we'll talk more. Thank you. And I will ask Mama to make those potatoes. Khichdi might be complicated. I will ask sister to help, but Mama can do potatoes and cumin. Thank you, Mohini
Love
Didi.
is not labeled, love is love.
Yeah.
Love is not seen more as personal, but love for Yagya, love for Baba. And that is sustaining us until now. Yagya is sustaining us because of Mama's part.
Mhm. Thank you. Enjoy the evening in Mama's presence and loving greetings to everyone for Mama's Day. Om
Thank you.
Shanti.
Shanti.
Om Shanti.